My first house, I bought and renovated myself and put it online. And within 3 days, it was booked solid for the season. And I'm like, oh, this is so easy. Then I purchased another one. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll manage for other people. I was up to 10 and I was still working at the bank. I attended a conference, went to Arizona. I had 40 houses at that point. And then I was like, okay, I think I can do this full time. We've been growing ever since. I have 2 office locations now, a staff of about 30 people. All of our cleaners are employees. We don't sub our work.
Welcome to the Vacation Rental Show. This is your essential playbook to grow and scale your vacation rental business with advice and insights from the best in the biz. I'm your host, Lynell Gordon. Welcome to the Vacation Rental Show. I'm excited today, guys, to have Amanda Look with us. She's from Bar Harbor, Maine. Well, her business is in Bar Harbor, Maine. She has a vacation rental company called Salt Air that she's grown from one property all the way up to
100
properties. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I love what you said about having your employees and knowing what they're doing as opposed to knowing what your contractors' employees are doing.
Right.
So tell me, what advice would you give property managers who are looking to grow?
For us, the decision was made that we would not sub our work. We really wanted to have staff members buy into the culture of our business. Presentation is everything in this industry, and we wanted our staff to follow certain steps, to be trained the same way. Yes, it's more expensive for me to have them as employees. We do offer some benefits to them, and that came with a big cost. But I have seen that our clean scores, our reviews are stronger because we can control it. We have a few homes that came with a cleaner when we signed them onto our program. Just this week, we had a same-day booking, and the house hadn't been cleaned yet because their cleaner has 2 jobs. And that's something that I like to avoid. So we prioritize our cleans. We always clean at departure, provided that training. They know what they're doing. And I think it helps us build our brand because those employees are always wearing logoed clothing when they're on the job site. They participate in different incentive programs throughout the season in our company, and that helps motivate them. And it makes it a stronger brand, image, reputation for us.
So what do you think about rewarding? If you're doing benefits, I mean, that's huge to start with. That's a big, employee benefits are really important, especially today. But what other types of things do you do to reward your housekeepers?
We have sort of mini contests throughout the season. One idea we started was it's a box in the office. They can submit ideas, and there are eyes and ears in the houses. I can't be in all 100 homes. My 2 managers that run our office locations cannot be in all 100 homes every day. And we asked them, let us know if something isn't working well for you. Let us know if you'd like to make an improvement or a change. And the suggestion box is an old-fashioned idea, but it worked really well for us this year. And they were entering ideas to win a prize. Other things we do breakfasts in our office. Our office is stocked completely with food every morning and energy drinks, coffee. The staff knows they can come in and get what they need. This summer, we did a program where we celebrated an employee every day. So if it was, Sarah's day, Sarah fills out a form at the beginning of the season, which tells us what her favorite things are. So that employee happened to like Diet Coke and Sun Chips. So when she came to work, everyone was given Diet Coke and Sun Chips for the day. Little things, but they feel appreciated. One of the things in the industry that cleaners who have come to us have said is the thing they hate about the job the most is feeling alone at a job site. So imagine showing up at a house, you have a same-day turnover, the house is trashed, and you work for yourself. You have nobody to call. You have no one to assist you. By working as part of a team, they know they can message us and say, I have a problem, I need help, and we send someone to help them. So building that team culture is really important to us.
I love that. What advice would you give property managers who are looking to create their own program by hiring? Have you always hired?
Yes.
Okay, so you started out that way.
I started off hiring them as employees very early on.
Okay. So tell me about the things in your business that you're excited about now. What's different this year from last year?
So we are in heavy 26 planning mode right now. In our market, the season is made up October. So I'm at the end of my season. I normally take the winter to regroup and plan and change. I started that process earlier this year than normal. So we have started an employee leadership program, and I'm working with several consultants in the industry to provide ongoing support and training for my managers. So that's a new benefit that we're offering. A lot of my staff has grown up in the seasonal work industry. They have not had the exposure to corporate jobs or corporate trainings. So this will be their first attempt at leadership training. And that's to help them be more equipped to have conversations with homeowners if they need to be more equipped to level up. We're looking to take a big jump in our company this year. We're offering some new services. We're rolling out more of a concierge department that we have not done before. We do have like a propane tank replacement program, a trash program. We're now expanding that into different gifts and options that guests can purchase if they want to add on to their trip. So my staff needs to take another step up in terms of their management abilities and on the business side of things. So we've offered new training. I'm excited about that. That's going to be ongoing for the entire winter. We're looking at making some office layout changes to help with productivity. That'll also be huge. And we're looking to bring on some new homes. We're looking for some diverse properties. We're in the position now where we don't need to take everything that comes our way. We want to be very intentional about the houses we take. And if I was giving another property manager advice, I certainly had a take them all attitude in the beginning. My background was in sales, so you always want to make a deal. I've learned that not everything is a good deal for us. And that's been a hard pill to swallow at times. One of my rules has always been I will not list a property after June 1st in my season. And that was my internal rule. There's no industry rule that says you should do that. For me, my season gets so busy during the summer that trying to onboard a new homeowner and a property during the season is very challenging. One, they've missed critical advertising time with that property. Two, they have really intense expectations for a house, probably because they were over budget, late to get it completed. They're feeling a lot of pressure that they're going to pass that on to us. So I broke my own rule this year, taking homes that I thought would be a good fit. I'm like, I'll take them. It's late, but I'll take them. Our market was slow to get started in 25.
Your booking window changed?
The booking window is pretty short in our market anyway, but
what is your booking window?
Right now it's about 36 days, which is a big change from our market historically. It was just a slow start to our season. We were pacing a little behind where we wanted to be from 24. So I took some extra houses, and those are the houses that really weren't ready. And we paid that price for that. So I will stick to my rule next year.
I understand that. I mean, I understand looking at that booking window and saying, okay, if I can get this up, but that's a no, huh?
Yeah. We've had some great homes join us this year. We're very excited about, but it's about setting the right expectation with the homeowner. In a session earlier today, I was hearing this, and it's the neighbor says, oh, well, you can book your house so fast. And the neighbor's like, I'm full. Well, are they really? So watching what people, just managing the information and what they understand about the process. And it's not always going to be an instantly booked season. You know, there's steps to this process. So that will be something that we will spend a lot of time on is homeowner education, homeowner awareness. And we're working with a couple of vendors that are here at the conference about leveling up the amenities, leveling up the items in the home, and starting to reward those homes that are fully equipped to be a short-term rental and have the right linens and are all in on making their home a success.
Built by property managers for property managers, Streamline is a powerful software that gives managers enterprise-level capabilities to drive more revenue and improve operational efficiency. Migrating to Streamline allows property managers to gain functionality while reducing the need for multiple vendors. Improve your flow by logging into a single system and reduce redundant technology costs. With Streamline, property managers achieve revenue lifts by leveraging our fully fledged communication center reservations, quoting system, revenue management tools, homeowner acquisition CRM, and powerful direct OTA connections. Streamline also has industry-leading trust accounting and report capabilities to give you clarity in an overall company performance. Learn more about Streamline Vacation Rental software at streamlinevrs.com. Just as an aside, Rachel Alday did a podcast with me on concierge, and it blew my mind the way that she approached it. So I would just suggest, as a glance at how other people do business, it was really amazing. Her ROI was really cray-cray on it.
Wow. I met her earlier this year at a conference in Florida, in Miami.
She's phenomenal. She really is. But whenever I think concierge now, I think Rachel. I have no idea why, but it's because I was really blown away by her business model. And so anybody that ever tells me, I'm going to do concierge this year, I'm sure everybody has really good ideas, and you know your market better than anyone. It was just when Rachel told me how she was doing things, I was like, the thing for me is, how profitable can it be? Because it's going to take you more time. Let's make sure it's getting you the money you need. Yeah, I know that's a hard one. Is there any other advice that you'd give property managers?
As I told our story, and this is our 4th year attending larger conferences and exposing ourselves on a national level to other players in the market, everyone says, I don't know how you did this. I don't know how you did this. And my advice to other property managers who are in smaller areas or rural areas, you can do this, and it really just takes one step and the key employees and support system to make this work. I'm very lucky. I have a wonderful support system at home who have believed in Saltair from the beginning, have helped me be a mom, run this business, keep my sanity at certain times of the year. And that's really huge. But I would say you can build this up. You can start at the bottom. I mean, I was at one house that I was in a bidding war over. And then I was like, oh my God, I got this house. Like, what am I going to do with this? And I remember walking into it thinking, oh boy, I've bitten off a lot here. And I still do own some of the homes in our portfolio. That's important to me to still own them. The other piece of advice I would give to other people in my seat is, don't forget where you started. One of the programs we offer is a trash service. There are national companies that will do short-term rental trash pickup. They're not in my area. So we have our own program that picks up on every day of checkout. And I have some great students that run that program for me. And they were heading back to school. So I was the trash employee a few weeks ago. And I felt like I was on Undercover Boss there for a bit. And a homeowner's like, Amanda, you are doing the trash today? And I said, I actually really like going out and seeing my team in the field. And it was a great experience for me because I picked up on like 4 or 5 things. I'm like, we can do this better. We can do this better. And it's really about investing back in the business and seeing those things and saying, you know what, I think we could do it this way. And being gutsy enough to make those changes is critical to being successful. And at the end of the day, when I finally go to sleep, I just remember to be thankful for all that we've been able to accomplish and not let little things rattle us too much.
I love that. That lets you sleep at night.
I try. I'm usually the nighttime guest communication person, so that's not always good for me. But we're making these big changes now as I transition to being more of the owner versus operator of this company. So I'm going to pass the torch to some key employees a little bit as we look to maybe go in some different directions. But I'm excited for it. It's been great. And to be able to provide quality jobs for people in my area has always been important. And our local Chamber of Commerce always has supported that mission too. So really excited about that.
Well, I've really enjoyed your advice. That's the truth. I've enjoyed your story about growth. That's pretty remarkable. And if people want to reach out to you and have questions, would you be willing to chat with them?
Absolutely.
How would they catch you?
On our website, which is saltairmaine.com, there's a drop box in there. You can submit your information. It goes right to me. So I'd be happy to answer any questions. Also, email or call or text anytime. Happy to chat.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
This episode of the Vacation Rental Show is brought to you by Streamline. To find out more about how Streamline can grow your vacation rental business, visit streamlinevrs.com. Make sure to search for the Vacation Rental Show in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube, or anywhere else podcasts are found, and hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. On behalf of the team here at Inhabit, thanks for listening.